what does the role do allies play with the United States deterrence strategy? So one of the allies, one of the way how allies play their roles is by extending the role of guarantee for the US nuclear force in Europe. So, and other than that, also the Washington present role as a chief national security partner of the critical allies, which is it influence in the key of region that also ultimately United States security prosperity within an increasingly globalized and interconnected world. And the other role that allies play is there are play an active role in the formation of NATO, and the last is also they are always ensuring the stability in a strategically vital regions across the globe. So that is how allies play their role in the deterrence strategy. Okay, deterrence punishment is an actor elect that is not to undertake a particular action which is due to its fear of action that will trigger a response from a second party. So that is the deterrence by punishment. And the deterrence by denial is an actor which is it elect not to undertake an action due to its belief a second party has taken or will take steps to ensure action will fail to achieve its desired result. So that is the difference between deterrence by punishment and denial. Okay, what is deterrence mean? Deterrence is a prevention from the action by fear of the consequences, and it also bring the meaning of a state of mind that brought about the existence of the credibility threats of unacceptable consequences. So basically deterrence have two types, which is deterrence by punishment and the deterrence by denial.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Syazwani binti Sobri. My matric number is 2190972. Okay, today I would like to explain about center deterrent and extended deterrence. Deterrence is overarching concept that it is applicable to a broad spectrum or series of action the United States wishes to deter. Central deterrence and extended deterrence are distinct subcategories within this broader concept, as explained below. The first is central deterrence. Central deterrence, sometimes called general, core or national deterrence, refer to U.S. policies, strategies, and operations that threaten costs, deny benefits, or encourage restraint in regard to an adversary taking of action against the United States, defined as the United States government, U.S. citizen, or U.S. territory. Within the Cold War context of the nuclear rivalry between the United States and Soviet Union, for example, central deterrence was often understood as attempt to discourage attack upon the deterrent homeland. For example, it dissuading Soviet nuclear attack against the United States. Okay, the second one is extended deterrence. As a country with a global interest, the United States has long recognized that international peace and stability is essential to United States national security. Unrest, conflict, and disorder overseas give rise to transnational threats that threaten all international actors, including the United States. In this geopolitical environment, the safety and prosperity of the United States is closely intertwined with the security of its allies and partners abroad. As a result, the United States has a vast interest in deterring threats or attacks against countries far from its own borders. The United States thus seeks to extend deterrence beyond simply deterring attacks against the US homeland. As the strategic concept, extended deterrence is involve the United States using all the tools of state power to include the use of military force to deter a foreign actor from undertaking hostile action against a third party. This third party is often an ally of partner, however, in the protection of vital region or interests. The United States may also extend deterrence to prevent harm against neutral or even adversarial state. This extension of geopolitical capital and national resource to cover or protect a third party from attacks has often led the US lead to use of the umbrella of shield analogies to describe the phenomena of extended deterrence.
Deterrence is the practice of discouraging or restraining someone in world politics, usually a nation-state, for taking unwanted action such as an armed attack. It involves an effort to stop or prevent an action. It is opposed to closely related but distinct concept of which is an effort to force an actor to do something. The challenge of deterrence, discouraging states from taking unwanted actions, especially military aggression, has again become a principal theme in US defense policy. In Europe, the United States and its allies seek to deter potential Russian adventurism in the Baltic states, as well as grey zone activities, ongoing belligerence below the threshold of major war. In Korea, the United States and the Republic of Korea work to deter not only outright invasion, but also a spectrum of North Korea provocations. Elsewhere in Asia, the United States and its allies are dealing with Chinese belligerence and grey zone encroachments on areas subject to territorial disputes. Across the globe and in many different domains, the United States now confronts a more immediate requirement of effective deterrence than at any time since the end of Cold War. Because many potential adversaries are significantly more capable than they were a decade or more ago, moreover, the risks of actually fighting a major war are more significant than ever, making it even more imperative to deter conflicts. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Siddiq. So my part is give an example of deterrent operation. So during the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union which built a stockpile of nuclear weapons. Soviet policy rests on the conviction that a nuclear war will be fought and won, and the United States adopt a nuclear deterrence, the credible cheat or retaliation to forestall enemy attack. To make its threat convincing, the United States during the 1950s developed and deployed several types of delivery systems for attacking the Soviet Union with nuclear weapons. So the deterrence still used as an approach to security policy. Deterrence still has a role to play, although not the role it was playing during the Cold War. Deterrence still help explain why state and even non-state actors fail to act against the interests of others. So at one level, deterrence never goes away. That's all from me. Thank you.